It's the Linemakers on Sporting News.
David Reagan paid out at 100-to-1 odds last week at Talladega. Huge win, biggest win of the year. 4 bettors that bet NASCAR off to Darlington this week. 2 years ago, we saw the biggest payout in NASCAR history at the Las Vegas Sportsbooks, 500-to-1 odds with Reagan Smith winning. Welcome to the Linemakers on Sporting News. I'm Micah Roberts. The lady in black is what they call Darlington. The lady's a tough, mean broad, and she don't let anybody by without a racing stripe. Very tough. It's the oldest track on the NASCAR circuit, and usually the best of the best win at this track. And you've seen champions over the years like David Pearson, Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough, Jeff Gordon be absolutely dominant on this track, and you don't see many times where a driver like Reagan Smith, who had never won in his career, win on this track. The thing about the track now, it's only once a year. They don't go twice a year, and there's no other track on the circuit like it. You can probably compare some of the speeds closer to 1.5 mile tracks, but the banking is so tough because it's different from any other track. All 4 corners are different from any other track. They're all varied and different, so it's a tough track for everybody to navigate out there on the track. And a lot of drivers like Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, they've never won there over their career, which kind of tells you how difficult the track might be. If we're going to base anything off 1.5 mile tracks and make any similarities to Darlington, you're going to look at the Joe Gibbs cars, who have won all 3 races on the 1.5 mile this season. Kyle Busch won there in 2008. He would be the top candidate to win this week based on past performance. You also have to look at Denny Hamlin, who we don't know yet if he's going to run the full race, but if he was 100% healthy, he would be the favorite here. He's got a 5.9 average finish, a 2010 win there over his career, and loves Darlington. Matt Kenseth, we already talked about him, not so much this week. Maybe a top 10, but won't be in contention for the win, we don't think. Jimmie Johnson's a 3-time winner. He won this race last fall. He's 9.1 average finish over his career. Will again be up there. He is the co-favorite to win this week with Kyle Busch. That takes us back to Jeff Gordon. He's a 7-time winner on the track. He won 4 straight Southern 500s. Now, back in the day, the Southern 500 was right up there with the Daytona 500, and we used to have the Die Hard 500 at Talladega. Those were the marquee races, and since then, NASCAR's kind of taken the importance of its oldest track and put it under the rug and brought other races and Indy and other things that make it more popular with the fans, in their opinion. But this is still a great track, and one of those ones that you really got to respect and love to watch just from a historical content. Jeff Gordon hasn't won there since 2007, but he should be a driver that would be up for this task and knows how to handle the lady. She's treated him well over the years. Some of the guys, maybe longer odds that you might take a look at, is Carl Edwards, Martin Truex Jr., Greg Biffle has 2 wins there over his career as well, and Brad Keselowski. He's got the toughness it takes to do well there. So look for those 3 to fare well, but we're going to stay with Kyle Busch up at top and maybe some longer shots with Jeff Gordon and Edwards, Truex, and Keselowski. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.